What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. I am kind of bummed because I actually lost an entire episode of Valheim to not having my microphone turned on. So that's a big bummer, but I'm going to recap what happened in that episode. So, we have finally made the total move. We are all the way moved over. I destroyed the other base, and I used my janky bridge to get all the metal over here. I did somehow lose my wolf on the way over. It just completely disappeared, and that sucks. But we did get over here. Additionally, I found the trader on this island. It wasn't very far away from my base, and I killed a troll. With the spoils that I've earned so far, I went ahead and bought the belt that allows me to carry more, and then I bought a fishing pole and some bait so that I can start fishing. So I've made some improvements to the base. You can see we have the cauldron there so we can make the better food. I have a forge in here, which is tier 3, and I have a workstation, which is tier 4. I also made the fermenter so that I can start making some of the different potions. We have a boar buddy, and I want to go out and look for another boar buddy so that we can start having them mate and have a consistent run of food. Additionally, I have my farm going, so that's a good thing. We are getting into the food production where we can just continue to have different food on hand all the time. A lot of the fish that I've caught so far have actually just been lying on the shore, which has made it really easy for me to upgrade to that food. However, I do feel like if I'm going to continue eating the fish, I need to have a sustainable resource for them. So not only will I spend quite a bit of time fishing, but I've also flattened this area out right here so that if the fish do swim up to it, they will land on the shore and I can just pick them up as I'm running by. I think the next step in the process is to gather all the seeds that I need to take on the next boss. I think that would be a good idea. Not sure how I got a perch and a stone with that one, but I'll take it. Now, while I was moving stuff back and forth, I did see a 1-star boar over here. So I want to go back and see if I can find that boar and see if I can bring that back to my base and pen it up, because I'll get more meat drops if I kill 1-star boars than I will if I kill the regular boars. So we're just going to head out and see if we can see that 1-star boar and if we could possibly bring it back to our base and tame it. And I'm honestly kind of not sure how the spawns work, whether they stay persistent or if they change when you run away. So we'll see if there's a 1-star boar out here or not, and that'll kind of give me an idea of whether that is a persistent spawn and they stay the same, or whether it refreshes what spawns in that area. So I'm coming up on the area where I noticed the 1-star boar. I'm just going to kind of look around. That's a regular boar. We'll go ahead and kill it. I only want the 1-star boar. If I find anything else, I'm really not concerned with bringing it back. This is pretty far away from the base as it is already. We have another boar here. Let's take a look, see what it is. It is the 1-star boar that I was looking for. So I am going to try to lead this guy all the way back to my base, if at all possible. If not, I may just set up a pen out here, but that isn't really a good situation because that means I have to stay in this area the entire time it tames and then try to figure out a way to get it back to the base. I'm not entirely sure how far the leashing distance is, whether it'll just follow me across the entire map or not. Well, I guess we'll find out here pretty soon how far it'll go with me. And honestly, I'm taking it really slow, letting it hit me every once in a while because it's not doing that much damage to me. That way I feel like I'm giving it the best opportunity to stay engaged and to stay aggroed on me. I don't know whether that really makes a difference or not, but that's the strategy that I'm taking. So we are almost back to the base. The boar is still with me. That's good. I'll show you guys how far we traveled once I get back there, because it is a pretty decent amount of land that we covered to bring him back. He is still with me, still aggroed on me, so that's a very good sign. Let's get you all the way back here, buddy. It'll be good times. And I am going to throw him in the exact same pen that I have my already tamed boar in, The reason being is it doesn't matter. From my testing, they will not attack each other, even if one is tamed and the other one is not. I'm just going to make sure that he sees me, comes in for his attack on me. Come on there, bud. Okay, and now he's penned up. And we'll make sure there's some extra there, and then we'll toss him some food. So that was a really long run. So you can see 1-star boar here, and I brought him all the way back to the base here. So all the way down this and all the way over. So seems like they'll follow you for quite some time. And we'll just throw in the mushrooms that we picked on the way there. I feel like maybe there's a little gap over here, but the other boar wasn't able to get out of it, so I don't think this one will either. And we'll leave him be for the most part, just let him tame up. Now, one thing about having boars this close to your bed is it will tell you sometimes that you can't sleep because there's enemies in the area. Just continue spamming that button until it lets you sleep. Eventually, it will just allow you to go to sleep. So we have day 33. Like I said, we lost some days in there, but I think we're making good headway. We're making good strides. I think what I need to do is head over to one of the spawners and work on getting some of those seeds that we need to be able to get the next boss to spawn. So we'll need those sacrificial seeds. And I know I've got a spawner not that far away from the base. A couple of 1-star necks here. That's nice. It'll get us some neck meat going on. Don't run away. There we go. Gotcha. Had to get wet for it, but that's alright. We actually have a 2-star gray dwarf here. That's nice. We'll see if we can block him. We can. Very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, we got a skeleton over here as well. And dealt with. Alright, I'm going to grab this tin real quick if we can, because I always kind of need this stuff. And I'm too heavy to carry it. Not too heavy, just full inventory. There we go. We'll get rid of that trophy. I thought that there was a spawner over this direction. Now I'm feeling like, oh, there it is. Yeah, I thought there was one over this direction. So we're just going to work on getting those seeds, and hopefully we've got some space for it. Let's see, we can drop that. We'll go ahead and make sure we eat everything, and then we'll work on getting both the seeds and probably doing a bit of blocking here. So what we really need is those guys right there to spawn, the brutes, and they should have a better chance of dropping those seeds. Didn't get one to drop yet. We'll go ahead and make sure we've got room for it. I do want to level up my blocking as well while I'm here and work on my parry timing. You're just going to break that thing yourself, aren't you? And I don't know, I've seen some videos where people make some pretty interesting builds around these things just to farm them. I don't know if those work, chat. You guys let me know in the comment section below if you know if those things work still or not. And the spawn rate is quite a bit slower during the day. If you want more guys to spawn, you definitely want to come out here at night. That's when you're going to get this thing to be the most active it can be, is being out here in the middle of the night. There we go, another brute. Hopefully he'll drop the seed for me. You got a seed for me there, buddy? Yeah, there's a seed right there. Oh, no? Oh, I thought there was. I thought I saw one. Ow. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. No touching the merchandise. There we go. There's one right there, the ancient seed. So we will... What are we going to drop here, chat? We'll just go ahead and drop the torch and pick up the seed. It lets us. There we go. So first seed down. I think we need a total of 3. I don't remember how many we have back at the base. So we'll just grab a couple more here before we move on. This is a really good way to kind of level up at this point and get some more levels for when we actually engage in more difficult fights. We also have a troll cave right over there we could go and take a peek in, see if there's a troll. Make sure that we kill another one during this episode. I mean, why not? We might as well try to kill as many trolls in every episode as we can. Now, I know we could break this and it would drop, I think, just one seed. I'm not sure how many it'll drop, but this is the closest one to my base, so I'd prefer to leave it and break a different one if I could. There is another one all the way out here by the trader that I could go and break instead. So let's do this. The inventory's getting pretty full up. Let's go take a peek in this troll cave real quick just to see if there's one in there. I also want to grab this tin if I have the space for it. It's going to be cutting it pretty close. I think I'll leave the tin for now. I know there's some down here, but I do want to take a peek in the troll cave. Let's see if there's one in here. There does happen to be one in here. And he is sniffing around. Let's see if we can let him turn around. And he's not going to turn around. He is just a level 1 troll. I don't know how I totally missed. Wow, totally missed twice. Okay, we're going to run out. Not going to die in there. It's not worth dying in there. We'll heal up and then go back in. If I can get my timing down with his attacks and do the parry, I'll be fine. See if we get hit coming in. Okay, there he is. And he pushed me out. He's right at the door. Suppose I could go in, try to roll past him and get on the other side, give myself a little bit more space. I think if I'm going to roll to the right or run to the right. I'm not sure. Probably roll would be best. Okay, there we go. Now we might be kind of screwed in here. Oh yeah, that hurt. And we died. No way, I was rolling under that. There's the whack moment. And yet another death. We're going to have to count those up. I think that's 3. I think that's 3. There's markers on the map for each one of them. But, yeah. My timing on that just was not good. And I've killed quite a few trolls in between all these episodes. So, getting bested by one isn't the end of the world. Go ahead and eat that. Let's cook up some necktail. So, we have death on day 33 there. And we have a death on day 14 there, and a death on day 5 there. So, up to 3 deaths. Not doing too bad, chat. I figured I would be doing much worse at this point in the playthrough. Now, the hard thing is I'm going to have to get in there, grab my loot, and get back out without him killing me a second time. So, we'll see how this goes. This could be a death run. I could go over and over and over and get killed multiple times just trying to get my loot back. I'm hoping that's not the case, but could very well be how things go down. I feel like he's probably facing the other direction in this troll cave, so that may give me the upper hand on getting my loot and getting out without being seen, but we'll just have to see how it goes. So I think we're going to crouch and try to sneak in. So he is a bit agitated over there. But I think if we're careful, we can grab our stuff, take all, put that on, put all this on, equip both of those, eat some fish. What do you think? You think he's not paying attention enough for me to get up there and give him a good smack? Come on. Let's do this. And should have been watching your door, punk! Alright, there we go. We got the troll. And that worked out, actually, pretty good. Because he wasn't paying attention. And I was having a hard time I was having a hard time facing him face to face. We're going to leave all the rest of the stuff in here because we don't have room for it. But we got him. Troll number 2 for this episode. I guess until we start fighting more difficult things, there's got to be a troll that I fight in every episode. At least it's been that way so far. Every episode's had a troll fight in it up to this point. Glad we didn't go on a wild death run, even though I'm sure many of you would have been perfectly fine watching me die over and over and over again trying to get my loot back, but I'm happy that's not how it went down. And we should be able to do an upgrade right off the bat. Let's start with the hood, since that's level 1. And that'll do it. That's all I can upgrade. It brings me up to level 25 on the armor, or armor rating 25, however you want to say it. I have 25 armor. So actually it looks like we have all the seeds we need. We have a total of 5 there, so we should be able to go after that next boss. I don't know what exactly do you guys think I need for going after that next boss? Do you think I need some other piece of equipment that's going to help me out? Do you think I'm good to go now? You guys let me know in the comments section below. And with that, I feel like this is a good place to wrap up this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next one. I'd like to thank all my YouTube members for your continued support. Y'all are absolute legends. If you'd like to become a legend, there's a button that says join on this page. Click that for details. There's 2 videos on the screen. Click one of those to watch next, and I'll meet you over there.